Hey Serial Masters, Adley Harrigan here, or Serial Cognitive. That's my new name now. Now, you may be wondering why Serial Cognitive? Why'd I change it to that? I decided to change it to Serial Cognitive because I think this is like an all-around educational and scientific principles of serial channel. In a sense. Because essentially this channel is a learning channel and we come here to learn about cereal and milk. It contains a lot of the science and just all around information about cereal and what to do with it. It's essentially a very educational channel. So I thought Serial Cognitive had a nice, a nice ring to it. A nice spoon in the cereal to it. So we are Serial Cognitive. Just thought I'd keep you in the loop of how things are going with the channel and the little name change you might have noticed. And now welcome Serial Masters. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you all had your cereal. Let's get into the second episode of Serial Master Mascot or Not. Also, to answer the question that I'm sure lots of you have been wondering due to the last episode and just the overall way it was, yes, this is a real spoon. Yes, this is a spoon I made in college in furniture class. Yes. Yeah, furniture class. Yeah, we carved the spoon for furniture class for some reason. Yep. Don't know why, but it was fun. And yeah, I made a cereal spoon and now it is in this painting. Yep, so there you go. No need to wonder anymore. Enough of this ridiculous talk. Let's get into the important stuff. Okay, everyone. For today's episode, we are going to be looking at the cereal mascot who is the master at single phrases, the official sports influencer of cereal. He's a striped legend. He's graciously responded to issues he's had with the furry community over sending him photos with a bit too much stripes being shown. But that's all in the past, right? Am I wrong? He's Tony the Tiger. Tiger. See that one? Oh, what are you talking about? There was nothing there. There was nothing before that. Shut up. Shut up. I don't know what you were looking at. I mean, yeah, Tony's jacked, but, it's not like he's hulking jacked. Let's just, let's move past this, alright? I need to shut up, don't I? I'm great for controversy. Now, at this point, you may be wondering, but who's that, Adley? I don't go outside, and I've never seen a box of cereal in my life. Well, he's the mascot of Frosted Flakes cereal. Wait, what's Frosted Flakes cereal, Adley? Well, first off, educate yourself. Sorry. Cereal's a bit of a touchy subject, and that came off pretty rude. What I meant to say is educate yourself. But that's a great question and I'll answer it right now. So Frosted Flakes is basically all brand if it was a good cereal. It's got the same shape and texture, but it doesn't taste like shit and make you want to die. And to further prove this point, if you look it up in the dictionary, it's actually defined as all brand, but corn with sugar on top. Yeah, that's the official definition in the dictionary. It's weird, but that's what it is.
No, it isn't.
Elias.
Cut the bullshit, Adley. We know you're lying.
No, it's in the dictionary. I'm telling the truth. I thought it was weird too, but yeah, it's surprisingly it's there. So I don't know why it's in the dictionary. I was pretty confused. I did not think that they would use that kind of a description. Shut up. To define how Frosted Flakes are, but yeah, it's in the dictionary. Go look it up. It's there. I wouldn't lie to you about cereal.
Just trying to keep you honest.
Thank you, Elias. I appreciate that. I do. I really do. But in this case, yeah, I'm not lying. It's in the dictionary. Go look it up. It's there. All right, now that you know who Tony the Tiger is and what his cereal represents and how you can remember it, let's get into his origin story. Get even deeper into that bowl of cereal. Let's scoop up that knowledge, shall we? With our spoons. Now, everybody, before we get into it, remember if Elias turns green, or red, I guess we'll start with red. If Elias turns red, that means this cereal mascot's not a cereal master. He's not a cereal master. We don't like him. We don't accept him ever again. Never. We don't accept him at all. And we have to execute them. On the other hand, if he turns green, that means this cereal mascot is a cereal master, and he's part of the tribe, doing great things for the world. That's what you want. Don't be not a cereal master. Yes, I'm talking to you all out there. Don't be not a cereal master. If you were ever to be judged by Elias and me, make sure Elias turns green, because if he turns red, yeah, you gotta leave. You're not welcome here. Okay, rules all settled. Everyone get where we're coming from? You all good? All right. let's get into his origin story. And if you haven't met Elias, the audience Elias. Say hi to Elias, everyone. And Elias, say hi to the audience.
Hello everyone. Nice day for a bowl of cereal, isn't it?
Oh, it's always a nice day for a bowl of cereal, Elias. If there's any day that is a nice day for a bowl of cereal, that's every day. Like if you agree. I'm sure everyone here can agree with that statement. And if you happen to not agree with it, then leave. Go away. No, this is a place for learning. You'll learn to agree with that statement. And Elias's idle state is, of course, blue. Blue. Elias's idle state is, of course, blue. His natural aura. Yeah, that's enough talking. Let's get into the origin story. So today's origin story comes from blog.retroplanet.com. They're bringing us Tony the Tiger, mascot of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Let me ask you guys a question, and myself as well, because I have to answer it too. Have you ever sat eating a bowl of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and wondered why there was a tiger promoting the cereal? In 1952, there was a contest to decide who would grace the front of the box of sugar Frosted Flakes. A competition was held between Tony the Tiger, Katie the Kangaroo, Elmo the Elephant, and Newt, a wildebeest. The competition was to see who would be most popular with the American public. Tony the Tiger won and has been the mascot for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes ever since. Martin Provenson, an illustrator of children's books, created the design for Tony. Originally, the tiger started out with a football-shaped head, and he walked on all fours. This was replaced by a Tony figure that walked upright and could sing songs and dance. At this time, the cereal was called Sugar Frosted Flakes, which changed to Kellogg's Frosted Flakes when sugar started to get a reputation for being unhealthy and leading to obesity. So right there is a good business tip for anyone out there. If you need something to be healthy, change the name. They won't see it coming and you're good. They won't question anything. Take a package of gummies, for example. If you write like 100% organic, many people probably won't question that. They're not going to just read the back of something. So business tips for all. Thanks, blog.retroplanet. Unhealthy sounding name. People get concerned about Frosted Flakes leaning towards obesity. Hey, change the name. Now it's just Frosted Flakes. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm not worried anymore.
That's how you do it.
It's true, Elias. You're right. That's how you do it. That's how business works. Also, there's sports commercials involved, so it must be a healthy cereal. That's a good point. We'll get to those later, though. As the nation became more health conscious, Tony's physique became stronger and leaner, and he grew in stature from a small cereal box-sized cat to a great 6-foot-tall figure of the gods. Except not really that. Just a 6-foot-tall figure showing kids how to better themselves through sports. Changing the name is not enough, everyone. We need to do something else. Does anyone have any other suggestions? So, boss, I've been researching a few things, and I think maybe if we change the look of Tony the Tiger, that might help draw in more customers and help sell better and promote our healthy cereal, because our cereal's very healthy. So I'm thinking, how about we make Tony the Tiger taller? Probably 6 foot tall. And how about we make him a little more jacked and do sports? That sounds good to me. You know what, Jerry? That's not a bad plan. Pretty alright, eh? I'll get started. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but when they changed the Frosted Flakes name from Sugar Frosted Flakes to Frosted Flakes, instead of putting sugar on top of the Frosted Flakes, they actually just laced the Frosted Flakes with protein powder. That's why Tony the Tiger is such a jacked cat now. All that protein, Tony, eh? It's also why he's the official sports influencer of cereal. Tony even went through a period where he had a family. His son Tony Jr. is the best known family member, but at one time there was a mother, wife, and daughter. Don't know why they don't get names, but alright. These characters fell by the wayside as Tony became the face associated with Frosted Flakes and the Kellogg's company itself. Tony's signature voice comes from Thurl Ravenscroft, an actor and voice artist also known for his songs in the movie The Grinch. This guy, for anyone who didn't know, I didn't know, so. Tony the Tiger is an American advertising icon. He has lasted for 55 plus years as the mascot for Frosted Flakes and shows no signs of slowing down. Nowadays, he is featured in Frosted Flakes commercials as the driving force behind kids achieving their dreams by being active and playing. What are your early memories of Tony the Tiger? Was it on a box of Frosted Flakes? On television? Chime in now, or I will take your box of cereal and just stomp on it. Chime in, please. Thank you. Okay. What a threatening last line. Wow. Aggressive. Calm down. Calm down, whoever wrote this. What's your name? Calm down, retro staff. Or yeah, calm down, retro staff. Chime in with a ... Definitely not trying to get some comments in there. You don't see that on YouTube, you know? If you're not aggressive and try to like force people to contribute in some way, you know? Oh yeah, by the way, subscribe. Just yelling at you to do something like, you know, like or whatever. You know, you don't see that. And like. Also like. I guess you only see this in articles. You don't see any kind of that manipulation and aggressive tone on YouTube. Please and thank you if you want to. Also, before we move on, I just want to circle back to something real quick that I think needs a bit of addressing. So if we scroll back, it says that Tony went through a period where he had a family, a son, Tony Jr., and a mother and a wife and a daughter. And then yeah, and it just says they fell by the wayside, and it gives no indication as to what happened to them. Are they okay? Should we call someone? Are they dead? Because that's freaking sad. This one goes out to you guys, Tony the Tiger's family, you Antoinette, and Tony Jr., Antoinette, and mom and dad. Apparently you guys are just not good enough to get names. This one goes out to you guys. Not only Tony the Tiger is a serial master. Also very happy that they changed Tony the Tiger from walking on all fours to walking on 2 feet. Okay, before we move on, let's just think about this for a second. There was once a time when Tony the Tiger, Tony the Tiger, he walked on all fours. Like a freaking tiger. What? Ugh. That sounds awful. I'm glad that's gone now. I'm glad I didn't have to witness that. If I saw that now, I might be scarred. Not gonna lie. Yeah, let's not think about that. Okay, last takeaway. I gotta say also, for 55 plus years, Tony the Tiger's, yeah, he's looking good. You can't deny that. You can't deny it. You gotta give him credit for that. 55, he's keeping things. He looks good. Okay, yeah, that's all. Can understand why the controversy happened. Not to that extreme, you can't, but there's definitely a reason that it did happen. That's his origin story. Thank you, blog.retroplanet. Thank you for your service. Now to move on to his appearance. So let's take a look at him. All right, so looking at Tony the Tiger, you can see that he has white on his face, his stomach, and his paws. Since he has it on his face, that points us in the direction of a possible milk mustache. Actually, you know what? He essentially has a whole milk mustache and a milk beard. You can see him sporting this, keyword sporting, keep that in mind for later. You can see him sporting this red kerchief around his neck. This is also a good sign because it shows that he's very polite while eating his cereal. He doesn't just scarf his cereal down. He takes the time to carefully eat it in a respectful manner. Now, common serial masters have a clear outfit put in place. They are formally dressed in some kind of way, usually in like these kind of robes of sorts. Tony the Tiger doesn't really have a clear outfit. He's kind of just showing his stripes pretty clearly to everyone. Just the kerchief as a signature part of his appearance. Now remember, you don't essentially need a specific outfit. Sometimes single pieces of clothing, like Tony has, works just fine for being a serial master. Tony the Tiger's overall appearance is pretty good. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 Frosted Flakes. Oh, sorry. Not the sugar kind. Sorry, I didn't want to mislead you. But really, it all comes down to how you act and your personality. It's a good message for life, too. You know, not just for cereal commercials. About how you act. It's your personality. It's how you act. It's more than just your looks, you know? It all comes down to how he acts and how he serves others. So let's dip those spoons into some Frosted Flakes commercials and see if he walks the walk, because he can't talk the talk because he doesn't say any other words.
I'm so ready for more cereal commercials. I haven't seen any for like 2 hours. It's been too long. It's what I like to do with my break time.
Don't we all really? Is there any better way to spend your break time during work? That's all I do during my break at work. Yes, Elias, let's check out those Frosted Flakes commercials. So to my surprise, a lot of the Frosted Flakes commercials focused on sports mostly. Some didn't have cereal in it at all. It mentioned the brand, but it didn't show any cereal.
Stop earning your stripes.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. The way Tony talks in all of his commercials, he speaks in few words. They're great! And not much else. That's all he really says. It doesn't tell us much about his cereal. So in terms of knowledge, Tony's lacking. Tony gives lots of cereal out to the kids, but he does it in a self-centered way. Because the whole time he's saying, show your stripes, unleash the tiger in you. He makes it all about himself, and cereal masters are supposed to be humble. Tony, maybe kids don't want to show their stripes. Maybe they just want to play sports. But eat their cereal before it. Because this is a cereal commercial. Why are there so many sports? I came here for the cereal. I want the cereal, Tony. I would watch ESPN if I wanted to see sports. Am I here for the Super Bowl? Nah. I'm here for the Super Bowl of cereal.
You know, it's an interesting take they're going for. Interesting intro for a cereal commercial.
Ooh, he got pranked. Oh, but they were just joshing. It's all good, man. It's all good. They were just having a good old time, bonding over their cereal. But honestly, I haven't seen any cereal yet. I'm pretty sure I clicked the... Maybe I just clicked the sports commercial, actually. This might just be a sports commercial, that's all.
Bit more swimming. Are you?
Well, that's right. This is a cereal commercial. I didn't realize because there were just so many sports being mentioned. And I didn't understand why there were so many sports. Tony, come on. Come on, Tony. Now I know it's uncommon to have cereal in a cereal commercial, but can you try? Sorry. It's very uncommon to have cereal in a cereal commercial. I just wish you'd try. Now this detail is interesting because past Tony, he had no problems of showing cereal in his cereal commercial. Plus, he actually said more words than just... they're great. There was no sports involved, so he was a lot more cereal focused. Clearly, there's much more cereal in these commercials, as you can see. The only issue that I have with these past commercials is the way Tony says they're great. They're great. What was that? Tony, what? That was terrible. Does that great make me want to go get their cereal? No, it doesn't. Why would that kind of great energize me enough to want to go get Frosted Flakes? It's not. It's weak. That's a weak great. They're great. Sounds like massive voice cracks the whole time he's saying that word. Major improvement on his great. Good job with the voice, you did good. But looking at the overall old Tony the Tiger, he shows way more signs of being a cereal master. He's much more focused on cereal, and since there's no sports to keep him busy with and make him obsessed with showing his stripes over, he does a much better job at being a cereal master. However, there is one thing that Tony the Tiger from this current day and age possesses, and it's called Frosted Flakes Supercharged. It just unleashes this beast of a tiger and shapeshifts through the power of the cereal. As we know, cereal masters are able to harness the power of the cereal and milk, and they are indeed able to shapeshift with it. So that redeems them a little bit and gives them some points in the cereal master column. But it is an overall look at the mascot. We can't judge these things based on one little detail. Right, Elias, are you ready to move on to the pros and cons list?
Did you guys know that if you're putting oat milk on your cereal, you're basically putting more cereal on your cereal? Now, this may seem fine at first, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, guys. Odd that they thought of that. Because, you know, oats are found in cereal very often. I don't know, just a thought. I thought that was a little odd, personally. But I mean, if you want.
Okay, that wasn't the question a lot. But you know what? He's got a good point there, though. You know, it makes sense to make those other kinds of milks, but yeah, why did they make oat milk a thing? If you're using it for cereal, it's just a little odd. Like maybe smoothies and other things, but yeah, why? Like what if you were to put it on oatmeal? Like what? Putting oat milk on oatmeal? That's a little weird. It's kind of weird. Okay, but Elias, do you want to move on to the pros and cons? So that's a yes.
Yeah, sadly, we can move on to the pros and cons now.
Okay. Let's move on to the pros and cons. Let's get our milk out. Let's get our milk carton out, shake up some boxes of cereal, and let's get into the pros and cons. To start off the pros column, Tony the Tiger has a milk mustache. Not only that, he has a full milk mustache and beard. So there you go. His red kerchief. It's a good sign of protection towards the cereal to make sure not to waste the cereal. Obviously, wasting cereal is not cereal master worthy. So if you have the kerchief, you can just let the cereal drop on, spread out on there, and just moving on to the cons column. Tony the Tiger doesn't show very much knowledge of the cereal. Now, past Tony the Tiger was very knowledgeable about it. Nice voice crack, Adley. Now, past Tony the Tiger was very knowledgeable about the cereal, but as he's grown, he's kind of got a lot less knowledgeable about it and more invested in sports, which leads me into my next con. He cares more about sports than the cereal. Now again, this is just from like the information I've seen. I can't confirm nor deny this, but yeah, you know, you just get that feeling. I don't know if it's something he did. I don't know. Something to do, yeah, there's something gives me that feeling, but again, I can't confirm this. This isn't like facts or anything. He's a bit self-absorbed. Show your stripes. Unleash the tiger in you. He makes it all about him, mainly. And cereal masters are supposed to be humble. Hey, Tony. If I could, I would be you. Hey, Tony. I wish I could be you. I really do. You're so cool. I'm nothing. Why am I not a tiger? He doesn't really have a proper uniform. Granted, this isn't always a factor because some little characteristics or pieces of clothing can work, but nonetheless, we have to count it. Most cereal masters have a clear outfit put in place. Important to keep in mind. Okay then, now that we've collected all this information, thanks for you guys' help, by the way. I gotta make sure to thank you. Thank you for all the help. Now we can find out if Tony the Tiger is truly a cereal master, or if he's not. Or maybe a serial killer. Let's go. Elias, the great cereal master leader, the one who knows all things cereal and milk, the one who just possesses the knowledge of cereal and milk, the one who takes the next step.
Yes, Adley, you can stop with that. Yes, you know, I will tell you right now.
My bad. Thanks, cereal master. Thanks, Elias. Well, looks like he's not a cereal master. That's a real shame. I was rooting for Tony the Tiger. It's gonna be a sad couple of days. Past Tony, I think, is still a cereal master. I don't know if Elias thinks so. Yeah, past Tony is still a cereal master. But there's one thing we still have to find out. Is Tony the Tiger a serial killer? Elias, is Tony the Tiger a serial killer? Okay. I didn't think so. That's a relief, though. He's still very invested in the cereal, but you know, he's just too sports invested, and sometimes that takes priority over the cereal for him. But it's things he can work on. Not the end of the world. That's because running out of cereal would be the worst thing in the world. No! Well, I guess there's only one thing to do now. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, Cereal Masters. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode and 200 others. Probably more than that, honestly. What have I done? I don't even know how many cereal mascots there are in the world. And yet, I have no regrets. For now. Well, Adley, that's a shame because you made the commitment, so it's too bad. Hey, no one asked you, Adley, okay? And I still do not have any regrets. I'm excited. Thank you for watching the second episode of Cereal Master Mascot or Not. Stay tuned for the next episode in 3 weeks. One month later? It will get there. It'll get there. If you want to know when the next episode is out, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And you'll be able to see what cereal mascots are cereal masters in the next episode of Cereal Master Mascot or Not. And take care, cereal masters. Cheerios to you. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do now.